big part of the work for the Commission is making the information accessible. And when I say accessible, I don't just mean you can click a link and all the information architecture is there, but it's about making it understandable as well. What this all just points to is a need to not only just create messages because you think they're important. That's just egotistical. It's about understanding what people actually care about and what's timely. And a big part of being effective in our communication at the moment is being honest and having a voice and doing things that are actually in line with your policies and your values. Map your network and see who's around, who are the stakeholders who are really interested in this topic and in this message, and who can actually act as multipliers for you. Have your target audience create content for you, because that's going to be even more effective. You have people then who have some sort of ownership in the debate, because when somebody else relays your message, it's more effective. What I see all the time in this super fast news feed environment that we're in is tweets being embedded into breaking news, because this is from the horse's mouth.
And this is really important. If you're able to, in your networks, to have a very short decision tree to get a comment out, that helps you a lot, because I'm not going to be interested in your story in 3 days. This is the moment. If you've got it, I'm going to use it. And what Ian said as well about having it on your website, newsrooms are so small today and under such pressure that if you have a comment on your webpage, that's what they're going to take. Keep the information on a really short timeline and deliver it that way, and have it ready-made for radio, television, and for print, whatever form that is. You need to have a couple of people in your team who are able to do that and trusted to do that.
And one of the difficult things we face is that idea of trust, and it's about giving up control in order to get influence. And we have come from this media realm where, the Commission would put out its press releases and it didn't have to deal with all these, pesky comments and alternative points of view. The worst they would get is maybe a letter to the editor a week later. That has totally changed. And now people have to be willing to be open to being criticized openly in front of anybody else. And I think that's a really strong point that, obviously there's a challenge there for people who aren't used to it.